The other day, I came across a Reddit post and it was comparing Meri versus Robyn as legal wife. And it was really about the perception and implications that held for Janelle and Christine. It was lots of food for thought, and I wanted to talk about it in today's video. Let's discuss. Hey everyone, what's up? It's Sarah and welcome back to my channel. One of the arguments that people make for why we should legalize polygamy is so that all of the wives could have legal protection under the law. Generally speaking, law enforcement looks the other way as far as prosecuting polygamous men, unless of course they are committing other crimes. If the law isn't interested in really cracking down on this lifestyle, unless, of course, other crimes are being committed, in my opinion, there is a good argument to be made to ensure all of the wives are legally protected in the event of death or divorce. Typically, in the case of fundamentalist Mormon polygamy, the first wife is legally married to the husband, and every subsequent marriage is a spiritual sealing. There definitely is a hierarchy when it comes to wives' status within the family in polygamy. I have yet to see a depiction of a fundamentalist Mormon polygamous family where all of the wives were truly equal co-wives. It seems that the most revered position amongst the wives would be the first wife. The most favored by the husband a lot of the times is the most recently added wife. If you are a wife living polygamy, you don't necessarily need to get along with the first wife, but you do need to be able to trust her. The first wife, who is 9 times out of 10 the legal wife, would be the legal beneficiary of any estate from the husband if he dies and he doesn't leave a will in place. The Brown family really did something unheard of in polygamy when Meri cooked up this plan to legally divorce Kody so he could legally marry Robyn, for the sole purpose, of course, of being able to legally adopt her 3 oldest children. It was all just legal. Nothing was meant to change as far as dynamics. It was merely a shifting of paperwork. Yeah, right. Well, things played out pretty much how we thought they would. And you know who else knew this was a really bad idea? Janelle.
I noticed right off that Janelle was not saying anything. All it is legal paperwork. Yeah, that's all it is. It is. You guys need to know that that's what this is about. It's about the kids.
All right.
So,
I'm not going to comment on it. That's all I'm going to say. It's about the taxes.
This change, the divorce and then the marriage to Robyn, it just changes the fabric of reality. It changes the fabric of what is. Those kinds of things always make me start to question, well, with this shift, will things be the same for me? With the change in the status of the legal marriage, it's a change. That's simply it. That's a change. And it just worries me a little bit, just because I don't know what I'm in for.
But I worried that it would change the dynamic.
Okay, hold on to this clip for a moment. We will come back to it. But definitely take note of Robyn acting all bewildered about Janelle's reaction because she knows Janelle loves her kids. The kids. The kids are, of course, the emotional cover for the truly sinister fuckery that Robyn and Kody were cooking up. If any of the wives questioned this move, well, that meant they didn't want Robyn's kids in the family. And what horrible human would deny 3 children the loving father that they've had for the last 4 years? The Reddit user New Discussion 6692 wrote on Reddit, "We have finally learned what the biggest difference has been with Janelle and Christine versus Meri, and then Janelle and Christine versus Meri and Robyn. Trust." Both Christine and Janelle said they don't trust Robyn based on Robyn's actions to have their marriages with Kody be good and happy. Janelle alluded to trust when Robyn became legal wife. Janelle tells Kody she's worried things will change between them. But Janelle tells us, the viewer, that the thing about the legal wife position was if something happened to the husband, it was the legal wife who determined how assets were split and how the family proceeded. I will include a link to the full Reddit post in the description of this video. Christine and Janelle both had their own personality conflicts with Meri, and they didn't necessarily get along with her. But I do agree with what this Reddit user posted when they say that it seems like Christine and Janelle did trust Meri to be fair in the event of Kody's death. When Meri and Robyn announced this shift in paperwork, Janelle knew this was upsetting the very fabric of the family, and this made everything she had come to trust now very uncertain. Fast forward almost a decade, and Janelle is slapped with the reality that she feared. Her marriage is falling apart, and she is financially fucked.
So after I kind of got over the shock after Kody left, I thought, oh my heck, like I have nothing financially. Any kind of savings, money, anything is tied up in this property. I am a smart woman and I have done this very dumb thing. And I was like, oh my hell, I'm 50 and I have nothing.
She doesn't know if Robyn is going to want to play ball with getting anything done on the property, whether it be building or selling. And the property is all Janelle has as far as anything tied to her name. Right now, that property is full of prairie dog poop and a pond undoubtedly filled with some toxic standing water. Robyn is in her $1 million McMansion. She has walls to fill with cruise ship art. She has no impetus to want to divert any funds to do anything on the property, especially when she can stall as a means of punishing Janelle for the perceived sins of her sons. Ultimately, I think Janelle knew that if push came to shove, while she might not be besties with Meri, she could rely on Meri to give her her fair share. With Robyn, she can only hope that Robyn would be so generous. And with Robyn's track record of producing little to no income for the common bank account, Janelle knows that fairness is certainly not anywhere near the top of Robyn's priority list. Janelle knew the moment the discussion started of Robyn becoming the legal wife, this would spell doom for the status quo, which was far from perfect, but did have a certain amount of stability to it. And if there's one thing we know Janelle loves, it's being able to depend on things being logical and a certain amount of certainty. Let me know your thoughts. I thought that this Reddit post certainly gave a lot of food for thought and some discussion. I wanted to talk about it here on this channel. Make sure you like this video and subscribe to my channel. Make sure you check out my second channel, Sarah Spills. I am working on a video for that channel that I'm hoping to have up tomorrow. Follow me on Instagram, Threads, and Twitter at Reality Squad, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Take care. Have a good one. Much love.